Hey everyone, it's Yaya. If you are a current subscriber, I know it's been a while since I've done a like zodiac monthly type of reading. So I have been focusing more so on the pick a card side, but I've just been like thinking, how can I get back into the monthly zodiac side of tarot without draining myself? Because as you guys know, or may not know, I am a mental health coach at sainttarot.com, so that keeps me pretty busy. But I have been just yearning to get back on YouTube, and I've done that. So if you have not checked out the pick a card readings on the channel, feel free to check the information in the description box, and it'll have the full playlist there, which will more pick a card readings are to come. I literally have like a full list, so super exciting um, regarding that. And then so for this, our new format is I'm going to do one video, and it's going to have all 12 signs, the messages in it. So it's going to be a mini monthly tarot reading for each of the zodiac signs. All of the timestamps and things like that will be put in the description, um, just in case you want to focus just on your sign. But if you've got a family member and you just want to, look into what's going on with them, or like a lover, or just whatever, you could do it that way and watch their zodiac signs. Also, I don't know how much you guys know about astrology, but you're not just your sun sign. So you've got your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and then you've got your Mercury, your Jupiter, and they're in different signs. So if you feel drawn to watch the full video, watch it, and know that pretty soon I may update the description of the video to let you know what each of these like signs would represent in your life. So, for example, even if you are an Aquarius, you can watch the Taurus video to know how things are going to go for you on a financial level, because Taurus rules the energy of finances, of the material world. You can look at, Capricorn, even if you're a Pisces, and you'll see what's going to be going on at your workplace, your career, just the goals that you're setting in life, how that's going to play out for you. So I'll be teaching you guys more so about that in the future, but I want to get right into it. So today we're going to be using I always want to call this the Ludi Lescott Tarot. So I literally need to find that deck because it's just screaming out to me. But this is the Light Series Tarot deck. So I will be shuffling on camera just a few cards. Um, and then I've pre-shuffled. So let me pull these over here real quick. So I've pre-shuffled just what you should know that'll help me to channel the vibe that you can expect and a message of advice. And we'll pull maybe one, max three cards. It depends on what my intuition is telling me. So to kind of give you more information. So without further ado, we are going to start with obviously Aries. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle first. That way it's already ready. So Spirit, what is it that Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings are going to be manifesting? Oh, guys, keep in mind that this is for November of 2021. I'm going to be doing a general video for October of 2021, because I'm literally recording this at the end of September. But my intuition was telling me don't do a reading for October for all, like, in this format. Do it for November. And then I'm going to do another video, which will be linked in the description, which will be one video that anyone who wants to know what's going to be happening on a general level in October of 2021 can watch. Okay? It'll make sense once you click on that video, once it's available. Um yes, and this is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. So now, what can Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising uh expect to manifest? What are they going to be manifesting in the time of November 2021? All right. So we'll get to that in a second. But just overall, what you should know, Aries, about November of 2021. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. So November 2021 is going to be a time where you guys are ready to get ish done. Like you're going to be, but not in this hasty way. I just feel like you guys are going to just be applying so much effort into seeing the results that you're wanting to see. And it almost feels like a good thing because you guys are like you're not going to be expecting any handouts, and not saying that you are that way naturally, but in the time of November 2021 you're going to be getting ish done. And even if you have to do it on your own, it's just going to be kind of like this no complaints type of vibe. um you know how people will ask, how are you doing? You be like, I can't complain, but really you could complain if you really wanted to, but you're not going to feel like the work you're putting in isn't amounting to something. Okay? So moving forward, what you're going to be manifesting. Wow, that's clear as day. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So you guys are going to be improving your financial circumstances in the time of November 2021. You're going to feel like, hold on one second. Okay, I had to pause for a second. So you're going to feel like money is not necessarily tight. It's not going to necessarily be tight, but you're going to be very tight with your money. You're going to be very kind of stingy with your money. You're going to be tired of like you're going to be looking out for yourself 100% in November of 2021. And it makes sense because it would be the time of like going into the holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas if you celebrate that. So I feel like you guys may be working a lot of overtime if that's something that's available to you. You may be picking up like some sort of a seasonal job or just kind of thinking about it. You're just going to be opening your mind up to the different ways that you can bring in more income so that you can do more, have more, maybe buy that thing. Like, I feel like you guys are going to be saving up for something, like focusing on saving up, or you should be focusing on saving up some money so that you don't have to work as hard going into 2022 or just by the end of the year. So for a lot of you guys with this energy being here, it's spirit telling you like it's okay for you to let up, for you to relax a little bit, like you're in the final stretch of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You know, it's within your reach with this Four of Pentacles being here. Like, you see how closely she's holding her purse? Like, she's worked hard as hell to get to where she is right now. This year Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Aries. So moving forward. All right. So yes, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you're going to be able to generate more income, whether it be through overtime, through, just having some sort of extension on a bill, or like you're going to be granted some sort of, I'm not going to say favor, because this isn't favor energy, but like something is going to work out in your favor in terms of like, because you've been working very, very hard. Like if some of you are needing an extension on a bill, or if you're like, you're going to be able to make ends meet and have something left over for yourself. And if that's just your lifestyle in general, like you make, a lot of money, this, that, and the third, it just means that like in the time of November 2021, you're going to be able to treat yourself a little bit more than, excuse me, than you have in the past, or, just out of fear of not being responsible, out of fear of dropping the ball. But November 2021 is going to be a time where you can really splurge a little, where you can maybe even get that car that you've been saving up for, or um, take that trip that you've been wanting, or just like, again, you're going to be able to get up and take a huge step forward towards something that you've been working towards for a long time as of the time of November 2021. Okay? So the message of advice for you for the time of November 2021, Aries, is watch your thoughts. It says, I'm trying to get the glare off. It says, it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So this is spirit telling you that like you are good. You've put the work in, and now you soon will be enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it's going to take another 5 weeks or so for like another month. So going into December, because the Four of Pentacles represents 4 weeks, which represents a month. But in order for you to get to the Nine of Pentacles, which is enjoying the fruits of your labor, when we add that up, it's going to be another 5 weeks. So by the beginning of 2022, you're going to be able to really feel what spirit is already telling you as of November 2021, that you're good, that you don't have to work as hard, work smarter, not harder, relax a little bit more, take that vacation, go get your hair done, like treat yourself. You deserve to treat yourself. You deserve to be proud of yourself, to take a break from working so hard, or to step back from the things that you are tediously working towards, because it is happening. You've laid the groundwork with this Four of Pentacles being here and this Ten of Wands. Okay? So thank you, Aries. And if for some reason I wasn't able to edit out that technical issue, I apologize about it. But here, that is your message. Okay. And again, be sure to check out the description box for the Pick a Card series, as well as just all of the information there on how to book a private reading if you want something more, in depth and tailored towards you. Okay. I'll move that there. Well, maybe not. Okay. So, Taurus, this message will just be the overall vibe of November 2021 for you. If so we'll just see what comes out there. This will be the message of advice to you from Spirit about 2020 November 2021. And then I'm going to shuffle for a moment to see what you're going to be manifesting in the time of November 2021. So, Spirit for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Risings. What? I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I'm just going to take it. There we go. So that's what you're going to be manifesting. And it seems like it's almost like it's going to be life-changing in a way, but not in this very dramatic type of sense. But this feels like something good, like a blessing, because it just like popped out that way. So an unexpected turn of events, but not in a negative direction. It's almost like almost kind of like a light bulb moment. That's the vibe that I'm getting, but we'll see. We'll see. So, and keep in mind, this is a general reading. So let's just see what pops out. So the overall vibe for for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Risings for November of 2021. We've got the star here. So give me 1 second. Let me just lock in and see what's being said here. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Spirit. So November of 2021, you're going to feel better about a situation that made you sad at one point. It could be relating to a relationship, your job, or maybe even a culmination of things. You're going to be feeling better about yourself and about your life. You're going to feel like things are not all bad or as bad as you thought they were. So I'm definitely seeing like some sort of you reaching some sort of a conclusion, like an aha moment. Um, Finding your light at the end of the tunnel. And you'll know what that's relating to as it applies to your life. So just take that with that. There is something else that's coming out here, so I'm going to pause for a second and see. You know what, guys? Just last week, I watched this movie called Old, and I highly recommend that you watch it because, like, it's like the creepiest movie, but it really teaches the lesson of how valuable, like, how life is very short and that you have to, like, seize the day, carpe diem. And I feel like you guys have been doing that. And because of that, I'm excited to see what you're going to be manifesting. It seems like you're going to be manifesting like a new way of life, like create like this new outlook on life is going to create a new path in life for you that leads to more happiness and fulfillment with this water here. And just more like, I just see you guys reaching calmer waters, like feeling more calm, less anxiety, less depression, like literally feeling better inside and out. So if you guys have been sick, if some of you, you know, um, uh, caught COVID or anything like that, this is foretelling that like you are gonna come through it on the other side and you're gonna be able to heal. If it's not anything that extreme, if you have a family member that is ill that you're worried about, it's spirits like with this star being here literally above your head. It's saying that like you are divinely protected and you are on the right path in life, and because of that, whatever is you challenges you may have experienced, because the star is the Aquarius energy, which is traditionally ruled by Saturn, which is the planet of challenges, limitations, and just the things in life that we have to master in order to grow. The kind of like tough side of life, the tough love of life. So this is definitely spirit reminding you that you are loved and that you are not alone. And you're going to see that for yourself in the time of November 2021. There could just be a sudden awakening or a sudden, just realization or sudden events that makes you realize that like you're good to go, that you are where you need to be. And that whatever you were stressing about is handled. Like it was only short term. It was not even meant to bother you for that long. Okay, so what are you going to be manifesting, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Risings as of November 2021? We've got, let me see if I can get the glare off. We've got the Fool. So this represents a new beginning in life, and this represents like just starting over, some sort of just feeling like you got some like a second chance. Like even though things may have been rocky for most of the year, feeling like the rest of the year is going to go smoothly. So what you're going to be manifesting is a new beginning, a fresh start, a breath of fresh air, you know, um, making peace with the road that you've been traveling on and finding a new road. Again, didn't I say that? Finding your light at the end of the tunnel. There no longer being a drought in the area where you've experienced the most delay in your life. You having the freedom that you need to that you need, I would say, to get where you're going. It's like the roadblocks or the road is no longer under construction. You're free and clear to move forward with your goal, with your plan. And it's because it was meant to be that way. You were meant to, the spirit was guiding you through those challenging times. And because you kept trusting your intuition and not giving up and just getting up every day and going to that job, you know, working on yourself while being single, whatever it is your story, you've gone through those challenges and now you've again been met with that light at the end of the tunnel. And just know that in life you're going to be met with many dark roads, but it will always have a light at the end of it. So you have to just keep going. And the more and more you do it, the more confident you become in yourself when challenges arise. So that's what's going to be manifesting. You, these delays no longer being an issue in your life, in the area that you've experienced the most difficulty. Okay? So the message of advice for you, Taurus, when it comes to November 2021 is divine magic. It says extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. What did I say? That's plain as day. So that's beautiful. Okay, so thank you, Taurus. Check out the information in the description box to check out or to watch the new pick a card readings that are available now. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if this resonated with you and if you want to be notified of future readings. Okay, Gemini. Hey, so we're going to be focusing on what you should know about November 2021. If you are watching this in the time of November, a video will be coming out soon. And I'll link it once it's available in this description box of this video for October. But I was guided to focus specifically on November for this reading at this time. So this will be the message of advice from Spirit for you regarding November of 2021. And give me 1 second. Spirit, what will Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting as of November 2021? What will Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and light my incense. This is the White Sage Palo Santo or Palo Santo. I don't know how to say it, but I'm from the Midwest. This is how I speak. So we're just going to clear the energy here. All right. And if you hear a dog, that's the dog outside running around, being a dog, barking at birds, I'm assuming. Okay. All right. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Okay. So what should you know about November of 2021? We've got the Strength card. So I definitely feel like you're going to have a boost of confidence. Like your self-esteem is going to improve if you've been struggling. If you've been struggling with that. For a lot of you guys, you may have been having issues with your throat chakra because like literally you're ruled by the planet of communication. So, but like any sort of, let me find my words. Give me 1 second. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. So in the time of November 2021, you're going to be very bold. Like you're no longer going to have those little, like those doubts within yourself of what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Like you're just going to be very clear that what you want. Like, you're just going to know that what you want is possible. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to have more clarity on how to make it possible if you felt like it was impossible at one point or another. Let me see if there's anything else that's popping out here. For a lot of you, you're going to, like, your anxiety is going to be more controlled. It's like, you know, just whatever is making you nervous, whatever is making you feel like you're small in comparison to it, you're going to get control over that thing. And it's going to restore a sense of confidence and power and just belief in yourself. So let's see what you're going to be manifesting. November 2021. We've got, trying to get the glare off, we've got the 7 of Wands. So for a lot of you guys, yeah, you're going to, at the time of November 2021, whether it's the beginning, middle, or end, you are going to work. I feel like you guys are going to take the steps to improve something in your life, like an area in your life where you were held back in some sort of way, or something that made you feel inferior, or something that made you feel, again, because didn't I say it was something that made you feel small? But the 7 of Wands is literally the energy of standing tall above something that you know is not right, or that you know is not what you want anymore, even regardless of how people feel about it. It's choosing yourself over circumstances that are beneath you. You know, it's being the bigger person. But all in all, the 7 of Wands is about no longer settling for less. So that's what you're going to be manifesting, this newfound belief in yourself and what you can do despite your circumstances. I mean, because, like, look, she's literally out in the middle of nowhere with this, like, huge beastly lion that could just rip her to shreds, but she's okay. And even if it were to rip her to shreds, like, no one will be there to help her. She, you know, so a lot of you guys, whether male or female, you feel like you're on your own. Even if you've got a lot of family members, you know, you guys are really just coming into your own sense of self-worth and belief that you can do whatever you put your mind to. So the message of advice for you, Gemini, for the time of November 2021 is, let's see here. It says positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yeah, so a lot of you guys have been dealing with, like, pettiness at work, or pettiness within your family or your relationship, or just maybe all three, and even more so than that. And a lot of you guys have really been, you know, being the bigger person throughout all of that. And this is Spirit tapping you on the shoulder and saying, continue being the bigger person. Continue, you know, being, like, compassionate with yourself. Like, know that, like, keep doing the right thing, because it is going to amount to something. Okay, I had to take a sip of my coffee, but let me see if there's something else here, because I feel like there is. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you've been internalizing some sort of disappointment or frustration with, like, within your interpersonal relationships or your work relationships, and you've just been kind of like, you're tired of putting up with something, and maybe in the past you didn't really know how to deal with it, but Spirit is telling you to kind of, like, just do what you know is the best thing to do relating to your situation, and it will resolve with time. So don't let it get you down. Stay positive in your thinking, and get rid of any negative, like, relationships, any people that are trying to manipulate you or make or treat you as if you're the bad guy. Like, as long as your intentions are in the right place, you're going to remain on top in this situation where you may be even treated unfairly. That's for some of you. Okay, So thank you, Gemini. Check out the information in the description box if you would like to book a private reading, or if you want to check out the Pick a Card series that is now available there. And be sure to, I think I already said that. Oh, no, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, bye. Okay, so Cancer, you want to know what's going to happen, what's going to be going on in the time of November 2021. This will be the overall vibe. This is the message of advice from Spirit. And give me 1 second. So, Spirit, what will Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? What will they be manifesting into their life, into the world? What will they be manifesting? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings, November 2021. I'm hearing rest and relaxation for some of you guys. Just kind of really taking a chill pill. But let's see. So, what is going to be the overall vibe for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings? We've got the Three of Wands. So, what's going to be going on is you guys are going to be much more optimistic than usual. Or even if you're the most like optimistic person, it's even going to be more optimism within your spirit. And that's because something is going to be like working in your favor. Like something is, you're going to be getting your way in a situation. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be receiving good news pretty soon, because the Three of Wands comes before the Three of Cups, which is the energy of good news is coming, or good news is here. So, yeah, and then the Three of Wands does represent the energy of 3 days. So I feel like, I don't know, November 2021 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings is going to feel kind of relaxed and easygoing, and like a new day, like just full of possibilities. Wow. So if you've been like wondering when's the good time to start a business, or when's the good time to, um, you know, reach out to that person, or when is a good time for X, Y, and Z, November looks like the best time. Like a good time to put forth, like to plant seeds of what you want to see grow in your life. So let's see, what are you going to be manifesting? We've got, oh, I'm trying to get that clear off. There we go. We've got Justice. So what you're going to be manifesting is like a really good plan of action, like a really good course of action. Like, so really pay attention to your dreams, your ideas that you're going to be coming up with, any sort of like decisions or just moments of clarity about things that you've been confused about. Trust that you're making the right decision, because the Justice card represents making a long-term decision and needing to not rush into whatever this decision is, because it will have long-term effects. So you want to make sure it's going to be a positive effect, right? And also needing to look at a situation from all sides. So if you haven't been the most optimistic lately, this is Spirit definitely telling you that, your thoughts become things. So be sure that you are really applying your focus less to the problems and the frustrations in your life, and more towards the things that you want to see, like your desired outcomes, the things that you want to see happen. Don't waste, like, for Cancers, it just looks like November 2021 is a time of great productivity, like where you need to be consistently working towards whatever it is you're trying to see come, happen. So it's a great time, to go back to school if that's something you've been pondering on for a while, because, Justice card does represent Libra, and they can be kind of indecisive, constantly weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. So, I don't know, November 2021, I feel like you guys are going to be making healthy choices in life, you know, and therefore feeling more in like just mentally stable, just mentally um yeah, I just feel like there's going to be like some sort of a refresh in terms of your mental state and your mental health. Just feeling well rested and excited about what's to come and what could be. So, the message of advice for you, Cancer, for the time of November 2021, we've got Father Healing. It says, your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. Now, this is kind of specific, but I'm going to break it down for you. So, for those of you, again, I did mention mental health. So, for those of you that have been feeling kind of down in the dumps about your situation, about your life, you know, struggling with things from your past, this is saying that in the time of November 2021, and it's so funny because we literally have the number 11 here. So it's like a beautiful synchronicity. It's almost like it's saying November there will be justice. So for those of you definitely who have felt like you've gotten the short end of a stick, there's going to be balance in November. All is well that ends well. And then also with this energy of Father healing, thank you, Spirit. That was very clear. When I see this, I think of Father Time, and I think of that saying that people say, "Time heals all wounds." So I definitely feel like November 2021 for Cancers is going to be a time of like that's when you're going to be entering into a very um, I'm not going to say prosperous season, but you're going to be entering into a season of just more power, more control over a situation or over your life. And it's going to manifest in different ways for you guys. But it's like you're going to have what you need. You know, when you think about the father as the archetype of the provider, like the universe, or like in its own mysterious ways, it's going to be providing for you in a way that helps you achieve something that you may have felt some sort of confusion about how you were going to make it happen. It's like you're going to, again, good news is coming. hmm I don't know what, but it's saying something about November 3rd for some of you guys. I don't know what, but it seems like November 3rd is going to be a good day, or um, whatever you guys are holding on to, it's time for you to let go of it because, and I haven't even looked into the planetary placements for November of 2021, but I just feel like November of 2021 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings is going to be wow. So for those of you guys that have been struggling on a love level, November is going to be a time where you receive, or when you meet that person, that new person, or when that person that you've been trying to like that you've been trying to manifest into your life is going to manifest in its individual way. And that's for those of you with love issues, because Libra does represent the seventh house of relationships. Let's see here. What else is here? Mm, I'm just seeing more self control, more reliance on yourself, and realizing that even if it's just you right now, that's enough to do what it is that you're trying to do. November 2021 is going to be a time of great self love and just gratitude for you guys. I feel like you guys it feels kind of passive. It doesn't feel like a time of like where you're going to be the most social, but I feel like spirit is going to be showing you guys that you're not uh you're not as lost as you think. Like you're in position to receive what it is that you've been waiting for. And it can manifest in the time of November in the physical, or it can just manifest as peace within you, of just somehow knowing that it's going to happen soon, and having a sense of, again, mental peace and calm because of that knowing. Like, it's almost like Spirit is going to be sending you guys a sign that your ships are coming in, that your prayer is being answered. Time heals all wounds. So thank you, Cancer. Check out the information in the description box if you would like to book a private reading, and if you want to check out the Pick a Card series that is available now. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe so that you can be notified of future readings and if this resonated with you. Okay. So, Leo, we're going to be getting into what you can expect for the year 2020. For the month of November 2021. So this will be the overall vibe, what you should know, the aesthetic. This will be the message of advice from Spirit. And I want to pause for a second to pull a card that will show what you are going to be manifesting. So, Spirit, what will Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? What will Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2020? Oh, so we got two things, or just explanation of the one thing. We'll see. But okay, so what's the overall vibe, Leo? Yeah, so that makes sense because we got the Seven of Cups here. So something is definitely in the works. Like, give me 1 second to just lock in and see what's here. Yeah, I feel like with this Seven of Cups, you guys are going to manifest something and it's going to shock you, whether you're doing like any type of spells or journaling or praying, or because this shows you exploring your options, seeing what's out there, being open to the unknown, like being curious about the unknown, thinking about a situation from a spiritual perspective. Let me just see what else is here before we move forward to what you're actually going to manifest. A lot of you guys are going to feel really, really blessed. Like there's an abundance of options. Like you can do what you actually want to do. Like, I'm hearing the word freedom. A lot of you guys are going to feel free from, certain emotions that made you feel limited or made you feel afraid of the unknown even. November 2021, for Leos, Sun, Moon, and Risings is going to be a time where you don't even have to do much. Like, something is going to come toward you naturally, and it's going to be something that you want, something that brings some element of happiness and joy to you. So some of you, if you've been trying to have a baby, November may be a time where you actually find out that you are, or if you've been dating around and you haven't met anybody that you really, really like and connect with, November is a time where you may actually find someone that's more on your level. That person that you've been at odds with and just wishing that they would forgive you, or that you guys can come to some sort of resolution, or just be on the same page about something. I'm seeing reconciliation for some of you. So a lot of you may actually, a lot of Leos may actually be drawn to this reading because I'm seeing all of these different scenarios. And I know that a lot will, but like a lot more than the other signs. That's what I'm seeing. So let's see what you guys are going to be manifesting. We've got the Star card. So I'm trying to get this glare off. Okay. So we've got the Star card. So yeah, this has a lot to do with some sort of a relationship, because Leo and Aquarius are the soulmates, just like Taurus and Scorpio, Pisces and Virgo. So there is some sort of like soulmate connection that's coming in, or that is being healed. For those of you that have been hung up and stuck on a partner, or just trying to heal from some sort of a heartbreak, I feel like November is going to be a time where you feel like that wound is closed, like you can touch it and it doesn't like make you cringe. November is definitely a month for you guys to look forward to. It's like, expect to receive what you're asking for in that time of November, or very like soon after it. Wow. And the Seven of Cups does represent the energy of 7 years, and it does, on a, I would say, physical level, it takes the body 7 years to like shed. Like every 7 years, you damn near become a different version of yourself. Like your cells regenerate; they're no longer what they were 7 years ago. Um, and then even when you think about a child, when they reach the age of 7, that is the age of consciousness. So every 7 years, everything in life is about a cycle. So every year, that's a cycle. Every 2 years, that's a cycle regarding, well, okay. Every 1 year is a cycle about yourself and your identity. Every 2 years is a cycle of relationships. Every 3 years is a cycle of like communication and what you're creating. And we can get into that in the future, but when we get to the energy of the Seven of Cups, it's a spiritual cycle of not necessarily death and rebirth, but of like spiritual enlightenment, like like if you're not on the right path in life, of like immediate course correction. And we've literally, the star represents the number 17. So when we look at the difference between 7 and 17, we've got 10, which is about the completion of a cycle. That's beautiful. Let's see what else you're going to be manifesting, because 2 cards popped out. Hey, I'm good at what I do, okay? Leo, what are we looking at here? The Lovers. Come on now. I told you, some sort of soulmate relationship. And if you're already with your soulmate, or if you're already married, or if you don't even like people, you just like cats and dogs, still, like, love is coming to you, whether it be through your career, whether it be through, relationship, romance, a child. Love is coming to you. And it's going to be manifesting at the time of November 2021. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for being in this vibe with me, in sync with me. Okay, so Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings. The message of advice for you. Wow, it says pay attention. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm trying to get the glare. Oh, I hate that glare. It says notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So this has to do with all of these options, and like a lot of you guys may feel a little lost in November of 2021, but Spirit is saying, like, don't rush into any decisions, don't make any quick conclusions or assumptions about people, about what's going on in your life. You are, and I feel like I say this so much, but it's evident that you are right where you need to be to catch what it is that Spirit is throwing out to you to receive. Be still. Pay attention. Because November is looking like a time of Give me 1 second. Let me find my words. Of finding your way. No longer, like, Spirit is helping you to find your way in life. If you've been wondering, like, what career path should I do? Again, you're being led to love the career you love, the person you love, the person that loves you. You know, whatever is your ideal of love, whatever is your ideal of what makes you happy in life, that's what you're being led to. So Spirit is saying, don't be impulsive in your decisions. Don't not believe that, like, don't think that what you want is just a fantasy or just a part of La La Land. Like, no, it's happening. So don't be a pessimist. Don't be afraid when this thing manifests. Don't be afraid when that pregnancy test is positive. You know, that's for some of you. Don't be afraid when you're out at H&M and a man just says, hey, you know, they spark up a conversation with you and say, hey, would you like to get coffee? Or would you, I don't even know if people ask, do you want to get coffee now? Shoot, you never know. But just expect the unexpected. That's what I'm hearing for you, Leo. Okay? So, thank you, Leo. Check out the information in the description box if you would like to book a private reading on pretty much anything. We've got about 50 to 60 readings available there and are always adding them weekly. So, yeah. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if this reading resonated with you and if you want to be notified of more in the future. Okay, Virgo. So we're going to be focusing on what you can expect, what's to come, what's the vibes of November 2021 for you, Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos. So this is the overall vibe, what you can expect, just something for me to channel in and tell you what's going to be happening. This will be the message of advice from Spirit. And then I'm going to pause to pull in a card to show what you're going to be manifesting. So Spirit, what will Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? What will Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? Okay. So, what's going to be the overall vibe, Virgo? We've got the King of Pentacles. So, you guys are going to be leveling up. Like, this has success written all over it. Like celebrating yourself, celebrating some sort of accomplishment. This is a big win. And also, I almost wanted to say big wig. So this is, you're definitely going to reach some sort of, like, you're going to achieve something in November of 2021, Virgo. Whether it's like a personal goal that you set for yourself or a lifelong goal that you set for your life. Like, you know, if you've been thinking about, like, especially if you've been like, whatever you've been working on, it's going to be like just the beginning. Like, there's more to it. It's going to be like you see this snow back here? It's going to be like a snowball effect. Literal abundance and success. Now, the King of Pentacles is the archetype of the provider. So your needs are going to be met and then some. A lot of you guys have been patiently waiting on something that you deserve, and you've been doing it humbly, you know. You've been doing it without question in yourself, in your divine, in the divine, and in the path that you're on. And I'm almost hearing like bells, and bells represents like angels being near. Like it almost gives me Hierophant type of energy, which represents living, trusting that you're living your life purpose. So I feel like that's funny. So Virgos, I feel like, and again, you are the King of Pentacles along with Taurus and Capricorn. So You're going to be in your element. You're going to be in your bag. You're going to be even getting to the bag. And if you don't know what that means like bossing up. I don't know, y'all. I'm from the Midwest. This is how we talk. So you're going to be it's not even that you're going to be getting your money right, because the King of Pentacles masters is the master of the Pentacle element. So it's not just money. It's like the material world. It's like it's a checkmate type of energy. You see this thunder back here, and it's right above this man's hut, but he's not even tripping. He's banging on his drum instead. He has already accomplished certain things here, and you could be male or female, but I'm just giving you the vibes here. So a lot of you guys expect success. That's literally what I'm hearing. Expect a successful outcome. So if you guys have some sort of open legal case, or like whatever it is, like if you have like whatever your plan is, it's long term. Let's see, what are you going to be manifesting? Because something is going to be manifesting, because here you are banging this drum on a spiritual level, like you're in sync, you're in rhythm. Okay, so let's see. We've got the 9 of Swords. You are going to be manifesting freedom from your deepest fears, from what people said you couldn't. Like, you're going to be doing something that people said you couldn't do, and maybe they didn't actually say it, but just something that the average person probably would have given up on, or would have I can't even get it out, succumbed to. I don't even know how to say the word, but y'all know what I'm saying. Your belly is going to be full, and it's almost like you're going to have a little bit of guilt, and it's almost, and I know that's you, Virgo. Like, you're used to working very, very hard for things, and things taking time, and having to focus on like the details, and having one thing go wrong, and then you have to fix that in order for it to work. But with this 9 of Swords being here, this is the card of thinking of the worst case scenario. So a lot of you guys are going to be overcoming your fear of change. That's what's going to be manifesting. You know, it's like that energy of that fight or flight type of thing, where you can either like see, like, say whatever your deepest fear is, whether it's a spider or poverty or marriage, or like whatever your deepest, darkest fear, like you have the option, like if that thing were to just pop up in your face right now, to bury your face in your hand, or even your head in the sand and give up. Or you can say, no, hell no, I'm not going to be scared of you anymore. You can face that fear and now change your life. So what you're going to be manifesting, and when we connect that, I'm excited to see what this message is, but when we connect that with the King of Pentacles, wow, I just received that. Thank you. So for a lot of you guys, whether you believe in this or not, like your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever watches over you is going to be bringing you out of some sort of a limiting circumstance, some sort of because this almost looks like it's giving me the Tower vibe back there, which represents a necessary change, something that needs to happen in order for you to see the truth of a situation, in order for you to see that there's something better for you. So a lot of you guys are going to say, for example, that job that you applied for months ago, it's like, boom, they end up calling you or emailing you. That let me think. Let me just see what's here. Courage. What you're going to be manifesting is courage to endure, to overcome whatever it is that you're most afraid of right now, or that you've been afraid of, because the Nine of Swords represents 9 months. And that does, it takes 9 months for, like a baby, like the birth, that birthing cycle. So by the end of this year, you're going to reach that Ten of Swords energy, which represents the end of a negative cycle. So by the time of, again, November, you guys are going to be drying your eyes about a situation, necessarily reaching your breaking point, but that being a turning point in your life. But most of all, overcoming some sort of deep dark fear, because again, this is giving me Tower vibes, and the Tower comes after the Devil card, which represents facing our deepest, darkest fears, the boogeyman in our life, being forced to deal with the boogeyman in our life, the lower parts of ourselves, the parts of us that we're avoiding changing, and being, again, less afraid of change. Like whatever change you're fearing or doubting or avoiding in some way, you realizing that it's for the best and that it's actually a good thing. So a lot of you guys are going to be, again, thinking of the worst case scenario, but it's not even going to be bad at all. The message of advice for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Risings, is don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So November is going to be a time where you're going to need to be patient, where you're going to need to step into the energy of the King of Pentacles, not being risky, not being impulsive, not being, afraid of, like, this is the only king that has mastered the earth element, while the King of Swords is up there, thinking about, the sun, the moon, and the stars, while the King of Cups is out in the water, exploring their emotions and trying to find happiness and doing all of that stuff. And then the King of Wands, while they're out creating and trying to manifest certain things and discovering things about themselves, the King of Pentacles is the only one that is mastering the earth, the things that we need to survive. And that's not discrediting the other signs or the other elements, but the King of Pentacles is the anchor, is the root for all civilization, for all success, for all I can't even find the word. I literally can't find the word. Give me 1 second. Wow. This person, and this does represent you, or this represents the energy that is protecting you, whether you know it or not. It wants to see you are meant to succeed in life. So stop worrying about whatever it is that you're worried about. That's all I literally have to say to you. Wait. Don't rush. I'm telling you, whatever it is you're worried about is literally going to work out in a way that brings you immense joy. Don't worry about what other people are doing, how long it's taking you, how much it hurts, how sad you feel, or how, like, again, the King of Pentacles is dealing with the here and the now. This you see his expression. It doesn't matter how he feels about a situation. He knows what he's got to do. When I say the King of Pentacles masters the earth element, it also masters, in mastering that, it masters mental anxiety, mental stress, and all that sword stuff. It masters emotions because it's learning how to be objective with it. It's mastering the fire element of creating purpose with what they're creating. Like, how can I can't even get my words out. This is very powerful energy. Very, very powerful energy. And I just want you to just go through November and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, you're meant to overcome what it is that you're worried about. And November is going to be a time where you have to be just a little bit more patient. Because what comes after the 10 of Swords is the Ace of Cups. So going into 2022, you're going to feel much better about this thing that you're worried about. Like, you're going to have like your aha moment where you're like, okay, it's going to be a thing of the past, this thing that you're worried about. So that's why Spirit is saying, wait. Don't get set into control issues. Be like the King of Pentacles that knows that, okay, if it starts snowing, I need to put a coat on, not sandals. Like, be practical. Continue being practical about your situation, not worried about it. Okay? Thank you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to be notified of future readings or if this resonated with you in some way. And check out the information in the description box if you want a private reading from me about pretty much anything. And if you want to check out the Pick a Card series that is now available. All right. So Libra, let's get into what you can expect from November 2021. So this will be the overall vibe, the message of advice from Spirit. And I'm going to pause to pull a card to show what you'll be manifesting. So Spirit, in the time of November 2021, what will Libra, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting? In the time of November 2021, what will Libra, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting? I'm literally hearing Nelly. What is her name? Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird on a highway. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. But baby, I don't even know if you know that song, but I think it's called Like a Bird, and it's by Nelly Furtado. Listen to that. That is literally, if that has nothing to do with this, that is for some of you. Like that, wow. I don't even want to get into that, but that was something that I just channeled. So listen to that if you haven't ever. Okay. So the overall vibe for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Risings. We've got the Hanged One. So this is obviously, well, this is the Hanged Man. So let me kind of lock in and see what's here as I take a sip of my coffee. Okay, I got one thing, but it feels like something else is popping out. So let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so it's not coming. So I'm going to just go with the thing that I'm channeling first. So for a lot of you guys, your inner child is at work here. Like, there's some soul level like healing going on here. Healing from the past. That is literally what I'm hearing. Healing from the past. Like, literally, we all have different types of healing that we need, but yours, Libra, has something to do with your childhood, your upbringing, like whatever odds were not in your favor, like Spirit is going to carry you through some sort of a storm. Mm. Mm. I can't even I can't even say anything else about this card just yet. So I'm gonna pull this, and then we'll jump back and forth as it applies, whatever pops out. But I feel like there's something else there. I need to pause for a second, you guys. 1 second. Mm. It has something to do with your destiny. I got it. Thank you, Spirit. A restored, like restored faith and trust about your destiny. This is very spiritual. This is very, very spiritual. So a lot of you guys, whether you know it or not, you are on a spiritual journey. Maybe you just started the path, or you've been on the path for a while and you know it already, but you are being made new, made whole again. So, obviously this is a baby, and that's talking about like, I'm literally hearing that saying that there's nothing new under the sun. So forgiveness. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to finally forgive yourself about something and move on with your life. You're going to forgive some sort of person that hurt you in the past. You're going to just let bygones be bygones about a situation and really wipe the slate clean, or Spirit is going to help you with this so that the slate can be wiped clean. Mm. Now, the Hangsman energy is the vibe, the message from the universe and Spirit telling you to let go of certain habits that are standing in the way of you reaching your fullest potential. So I see you letting go of an habit. So like if some of you guys have been dealing with some form of addiction, whether it be to food, sex, alcohol, weed, something harder. It could even be just like love, because you can be like addicted to relationships and feeling like you need a partner. I just feel like, mm, again, Spirit is going to be carrying you through, helping you to release certain baggage that you're holding. Okay. All right. That was a little bloop in the system. So I feel like that Spirit telling me to just move on, because Lord knows I'll stay on this all day. So let's see here what you're manifesting. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm trying to get the glare off. There we go. So what you're going to be manifesting is results. Like, you're going to be realizing in some way, shape, or form that life is not all bad. And that, like, you're going to be getting back to something. Like, some of you guys, whatever you used to love doing. Again, this has a little bit of inner child energy here. It's like whatever you threw away and kind of gave up on, I feel like you're going to want to give it a shot again. You're going to intuitively know that you should try again in an area where you failed. So what you're going to be manifesting is a desire to try again, to keep going despite how slow things may be progressing for you in an area of your life where you're being taught a very, very spiritual lesson. You're going to be encouraged in some way on a spiritual level, because we've got the 7 here, to keep going. You're going to ooh, thank you, Spirit. You're going to receive what you need to keep going. Because when you think about the baby inside of the womb, it is at its most vulnerable state that a human being can actually be. It's relying on the mother for life, for growth, for everything that it needs. And what do we call the earth? Mother Earth. And what is what is he touching? What is he dealing with? The soil, the dirt connected to Mother Earth. So for a lot of you guys, you are going to receive what you need to keep going, whether it be money, whether, like, for example, if you don't know how you're going to have kids in life, or if you don't know how you're going to meet someone new, or how you're going to, whatever it is that you're seeing. Again, the Hanged Man represents someone being hanged upside down. And even when you think about the game Hanged Man, you create the 7, right? So this 7 energy is very, very strong here, which represents your spiritual path in life. No matter what you believe in, we are all on a spiritual path towards something called destiny, called fate. And on that path, we have karmic experiences that can be related to past lives, but ultimately are related to the decisions that we make. But a lot of things that have happened to you have been things that are out of your control, and you've been just trying to do the best that you can. And Spirit is going to, again, send you what you need. It's going to carry you through a time of delay, a time of confusion, a time of, where you may even want to give up on something that you should not give up on. Okay? So the message of advice for you, Libra, is, I love it. It says, dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So again, the 7 of Pentacles is just 2 away. Well, really even 3 away from the 10 of Pentacles, because I feel like that's what it's really talking about. So, and the 10 of Pentacles represents like the life that you want, not on a, it's like the life you're meant to live, your like literal destiny. Now, I'm not saying, November is going to be a time where you become a millionaire and you become all of those things. Again, those are ideals. Those our ideals become reality once we get to where we're actually supposed to be in life. So you're very, very close to being where you're supposed to be in life regarding a specific area. So regarding your love life. Because it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but like, okay, we have multiple destinies, multiple fates relating to different parts of our lives. So we're destined to be in a certain type of relationship, but we have the freedom to choose whatever partner we want. We're destined to, live a life of abundance, but, fear, our childhood, our belief systems, all of that can either speed up the process of us getting there or deter us from ever reaching that. So a lot of people, they live a full lifetime never fully reaching their potential, but Spirit is helping you to reach yours. And it may be hard for you to see that sometimes because your results come in kind of slower. But again, Spirit is telling you, you rest your pretty little head, Libra. Because your dreams, the life that you want for yourself is real. It exists. You just got to keep walking towards it. Okay? So in the time of November, it's going to be a very spiritual time of pausing and allowing things to happen naturally and letting go of certain habits and belief systems that are not conducive to you maintaining your confidence to continue pursuing the life and the things that you want out of life. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. I love that. So thank you, Libra. Be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to be notified of future readings or if this resonated with you in any way. Check out the information in the description box. If you want to get a private reading about pretty much anything, or if you just want to check out the website, it's pretty dope. And so that you can check out the Pick a Card series that is now available. Okay, so Scorpio, you want to know, well, we're going to look into what you can expect in the time of November 2021. So this will be the overall vibe. The message of advice from Spirit here. I'm going to pause for a second and pull a card that will show what you will be manifesting. So Spirit. Ooh. I didn't even have to say it, but this is clearly what you're going to be manifesting because it slaps me on my thumb, okay? So for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing the energy of a green thumb, the Midas touch. So let's see here, Scorpio. So the overall vibe for November 2021 for you is the Lover's card, and that represents obviously a soulmate connection, but more so it's just a spiritual connection. Something, it's a positive relationship story that's going to be playing out. Like, it's going to be a very romantic time, whether you're single, dating, or married. Like, it's just going to be a time of giving and receiving love. And it's also kind of like a very sexual time too. So someone, like, you guys are going to feel definitely less alone, less, misunderstood, less at odds with your partner, if that's been the case. Let me see what else is here, because the Lover's card, when it pops out, I mean, like, if this was the Two of Cups, then we would know that there are other things that are going to be like playing out, not just the relationship, but this is the major arcana. So this is a major life lesson when it comes to relationships. This is a beautiful card. So we're going to move on to this, and I'll come back to this just to kind of put it all together. But what you're going to be manifesting, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So I want to say something, but I want to pause and kind of lock in for a second. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to pull one more card with this, because there's something here. Okay, all right. 1 second, y'all. I'm not one of those readers that just says the first thing that comes to my mind. We're going to deal with intuition and intuition only. Okay. Oh, wow. So there's a whole story here. All right, Spirit, I'm receiving this message. So I'm being told to pull more cards, because there is a story here. All right, Spirit, I'm not going to be doing all these cards now. So we're going to do, let's do 3 more cards. What is being said here? What is it that you're wanting me to explain? Wow, we literally got Scorpio season. So yeah, this is why this is like a full reading. Like, Spirit is like, we can't just scratch the surface on this one. So let's see. Yeah, a lot of you guys, wow, I was literally about to say a lot of you guys are growing as a person. And you may have lost some people along the way, like actually in death, or just things not working out on a relationship level, or like a lot of you guys have cut certain people out of your lives, and sometimes you may question if that was the best decision, or but I feel like, you know, all in all, and that you'll know if this is the part of this message that is for you, but you know that you've made the right decision, and you know that you are growing as a person, and that you're going to find the right person for you one day. This is for those of you that are struggling in the love department. And a lot of you guys may have recently met or have been dealing with a person off and on, and you're kind of growing weary. And Spirit is telling you to hang in there. That's for some of you. So just like Leo, I feel like a lot of Scorpios are going to watch this video, not because that's just what people do with tarot readings, but I feel like just a lot of Scorpios are going to watch. So let's see here, because that's kind of like for just a small group of you, but yeah, we've got nope, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So let's see here. We've got the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, all of the face cards. Okay. Let me see here. Because obviously I already told you it's some sort of a relationship, some sort of a lesson in relationships is headed your way in the time of November 2021. A lot of you guys may actually enter into new relationships in November. Like, it's literally going to be offered to you. Really, this reading is confirming something about the person that you're currently dealing with, that you should not give up on it. That is literally all I can say. I'm going to say more, but that is literally what's here. For those of you that have been dealing with partners, or have a history of dealing with partners who break your heart and who use you, and, you know, who are only looking for a good time, you know, especially with this energy here of, you know, just having a good time, you know, either your current Spirit is trying to tell you that you're currently dealing with the person that you're going to be with for a very long time, whether they've hurt you or not, and that you need to heal and let go, and just, you know, really just be open to the full experience, and not shutting your eyes at the parts that you don't like. Let me see what else is here. I'm literally hearing the word Genesis. Spirit telling you it doesn't matter if you've got years and years of relationship experience under your belt. You're about to learn something about yourself by way of a relationship. And it's going to manifest, because these cards here represent what you're manifesting. It's going to manifest in the time of November. And keep in mind, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you are a Scorpio rising, definitely check out your Sun sign and your Moon sign reading in this whole reading, because that'll further clarify what that lesson is going to be. This is crazy. Let's see here. The Spirit is like, girl. Okay, that's what Spirit is trying to tell me. So this is not right, y'all. Y'all are getting like a full love reading. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm trying to pull some cards. There we go. So I'm going to pull some love messages for you. Ooh. Okay. I'm not taking all of those, but I'm going to take what's pulling me. Scorpio, y'all always got to be extra. I was trying to do a little quick reading, but let's see. Okay, so it says, my intuition tells me to keep making effort in this connection, so I will. So again, this is Spirit telling you not to give up on your love life, not to give up on this relationship, not to give up on finding love. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. Like, Spirit is telling you, like, you are meant to find a partner in life that, like, you grow old together with. So whatever difficulties you go with a person, whatever, even if they break up with you, like, don't hold on to anyone too tightly. Like, if you were drawn to this reading, it was meant for you to know that, like, honestly, the person that you're dealing with, you were meant to meet this person for a reason. It could be because you guys are meant to have a kid together, because you guys are meant to get married, because you guys, it isn't just like a lesson that's going to be learned. It's some sort of a life experience that you're manifesting with this person. So I'm going to continue pulling cards here. And then we're going to wrap this up. Oh, wow. So on top of that message, it says, they want me, but I want you. So a lot of you guys have dealt with cheating in the past, or maybe you've recently been going through this, but you want to work it out, or they're trying to work it out with you, and you're just on the fence, like, am I making the right decision? You know, a lot of you guys feel lost when it comes to relationships, but Spirit is telling you that you're not lost, that you're learning a lesson. You're learning things that you can't teach yourself through relationships. They want me, but I want you. It says, make this person put in more effort, because if you don't, they'll keep doing the bare minimum. Yeah, it's time. Spirit is trying to tell you it, you know, especially with this Queen of Swords being here, to not necessarily protect yourself from heartbreak, but to make better decisions, and not decisions based off of how you feel purely. Because we literally don't have any cups cards here, which is representing your element. So a lot of you guys are allowing someone to affect you emotionally, or you're focusing so much on a relationship as opposed to keeping a healthy balance of focus on all areas of your life. And Spirit is trying to pull you back down to reality. Whether that's because you're being fearful about a relationship or just too immersed in one. Spirit is telling you to remember who you are, and to not doubt your self-worth. Or, you know, a lot of you guys may have recently gone through some sort of a breakup, but Spirit is telling you, like, just go with the flow. It may look bad, but it'll be better soon. So don't take it too much to heart. And just, again, continue making those tough decisions, even if you feel like you're headed down a road of being broken up with, or being lonely, or not getting what you want. Keep making those tough decisions. Messages from your romantic partner. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna just stick with this pile here. I'm gonna put these. Well, these two want to pop out, so we'll take those two. But let me move this, and I'm gonna read this. This is a love charm card. Lord, this reading is intense. Okay. So let's move these out the way. Let's get organized. Ooh. Yeah, it literally says your intuition is revealing information that requires immediate action. So a lot of you guys need to let go of that person that you've been avoiding letting go of. And if you don't, Spirit is going to step in and intervene so that you can get what it is that you truly deserve. I don't know if you are in some sort of a toxic relationship or even abusive relationship. Spirit is not happy with it. Of course, it wouldn't be happy with it, but a lot of you guys are actually calling in your soulmate. But I'm going to read this message here, and you'll know if this applies to you. It says, I am not a soulmate. The energy is just attraction and will require work that we will both have to put in. So a lot of you guys, Spirit is going to knock off those rose-colored glasses and force you to see the truth, or maybe it has already happened. And now you kind of don't know what to do with all of these face cards being here. You don't know how to proceed. The Spirit is saying to deal with the truth of a situation. You know, do what needs to be done. Make better decisions. See things clearly. I'm going to read that last. And then we've got, I only want to have sex with you. So yeah, a lot of you guys are in a situation and Spirit is telling you, and you'll know if it's for you, that this person is only there for what you can give to them. And Spirit is trying to get you to know that you deserve more. That's for some of you. And also, there's another group of you that are settling for a partner because you believe that they're your soulmate or your twin flame. And Spirit is saying, boo. Keep in mind, you have plenty soulmates in life. And a soulmate is not automatically a good thing. You know that saying, some people come in your life for a reason and a season or a lifetime. And I feel like a lot of you guys are holding on to, and you could be in a new relationship with your actual soulmate, but possibly holding on to hurt from the past, or people, because these are all like face cards. So people from the past needing to really like kind of slow down and ground yourself and reconnect with yourself, you know, and not get lost into some sort of a relationship that's going on or that happened in the past, like needing to live in the present and make wise decisions. Literally, it says, I'm attracted to toxic relationship patterns. It's time for you guys to break out of the cycle of accepting less than you deserve. Again, your intuition is revealing information that requires immediate action. It's important. I think that's why yours is the only reading that came out this intensely. So, thank you, Spirit. I knew it was something here. It says, step back and choose yourself right now. And again, I feel like there's like two different messages happening, like two different groups here. So for those of you that are Scorpio suns and those of you that are like Scorpio moons and risings, these are two different messages that are coming out, but it all has to do with relationships. It says, I want to text or call you, and I will, we'll take action soon. So Spirit is trying to talk to you about the current person that you're dealing with, and you'll know if Spirit is calling you out or bigging you up. But Spirit is telling you, you got to change the way you're allowing things to happen in relationships, how you're looking at a situation. So if you fall more so in the category of being with someone that you know, like you have a good feeling about, this is the message for you. This is a love charm card. The song for you is Cognac Queen by Megan Thee Stallion. So that, Megan is kind of freaky deaky. So listen to it at your own discretion if you want. But the message here is, you have caught the eye and heart of someone who someone else has feelings for. This person has experience being in relationships and knows what they want. You can have this person to yourself and can rest assured that they will fall more in love with you as time goes on. You are lovable. The vibe is sexy, social, bossing up, action, an offer, being chosen, accepting an offer, happiness, and reserved feelings. So this is the vibe that a lot of you guys, You need to let go of your pain from the past so that you can, when this new relationship that's headed your way comes, so that you won't be so uneasy about it, and so that you won't be so stuck in your head and stuck in your feelings about stuff from the past, therefore not really experiencing the fullness of what this experience is going to bring to you. Now, if you are in the category of the Scorpios that are holding on to relationships that you need to let go of, and choosing to be with someone despite what they've done or what you've done to them, and wanting to fight for the relationship, and again, because the Lovers is about choice. We're all meant to have a certain type of relationship in our lives. So, that depends on your rising sign. But on a Scorpio level, just naturally, your opposite is Taurus. So you're meant. That's why, like, relationships really affect you greatly, because you attract partners that have a long-term effect on you. So make sure you're choosing partners that are good for you going forward, or else you will just be slowing down the healing from the wounds of your past relationships and just basically throwing salt into them. So when you get out there and you date people, or when you're texting that person, or that person is trying to like win you over, really think, like, really pay attention to how they treat you. Make sure there's no vibes of salt and wounds, because you'll just be hurting in the long run just to lay with them today, And that's not implying that you're sleeping with everybody you're dealing with, but it's just you lay in the bed that you make. Okay? So if you fall into that category, the song for you is Cry For You by Jodeci. So for a lot of you guys, there are exes that want you back, and Spirit is telling you it's up to you. It says, this person has intense feelings for you and may not know how to deal with them properly. You will experience ups and downs in their behavior because this is an emotional time for them. They are sincere about their desire to be with you and will make the effort to win you over. The vibe is courting, communication, sensitive, thinking, manipulation, and impulsive. So we're going to go into the message of advice for you, just all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings as it relates to November 2021. Hopefully this isn't just relating to love. I just want this to relate to your life. So, yeah, a lot of you guys still need time to heal from certain heartbreaks and disappointments. It says rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. So if there is literally no one in your life and you are not open to love, I highly recommend that you be open to love. And in the meantime, get you some rest, because a lot of you guys are overworking yourself and you need to kind of just slow down. And I'm going to pull a love message of advice because it's very fitting with this. Whew, that was intense, but everything Scorpionic is. So, Spirit, what is your love message of advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Risings as it relates to November 2021? It says very soon. I'm trying to get the glare. It says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. As of November 2021, that's your message of advice regarding your love life. Boom. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. And this message is popping out as well. It says healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, as well as codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So a lot of you guys are head over heels in love with someone that may not be right for you. And know that if you choose that person, there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to take what comes with that. And if you've recently met someone and you feel like they're a good choice for you, Spirit is saying give it a chance. There's something there. This person is different than the people that you've met in the past, and you'll know which message is for you. So, yeah, like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to be notified of future readings. or if this resonated with you in some way. And check out the information in the description box for the pick a card readings that are there. And yeah, that's it. I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna move on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you want to know what's going to be going on in your life in the time of November 2022. So let's see. This will be just the overall vibe, the message of advice from Spirit, and I'm going to pause for a second to do a to pull a card here to show what you're going to be manifesting in the time of November 2021. So I'm getting that song Whistle While You... Okay, there we go. Whistle While You Work. So be lighthearted about things in November, okay? Let me take a sip of coffee because, boy, that Scorpio reading almost took me out, honey, okay? So the overall vibe for you, Sagittarius, for November. We've got the Justice card. So this represents making a long-term decision. You know, needing to take time in terms of a decision. So the overall vibe for November, especially with that whistle while you work, is trusting that your plan is solid. Sticking with plan A, like there being no need for plan B. Wow. Ooh, that's deep. I'm going to just go ahead and move forward because that's what I'm being inspired to do. So what you're going to be manifesting, yeah, literally the Four of Wands. Your plan is going to, it's like, what is that? What is that saying? Like the show must go on. There's another saying. Give me 1 second. You guys are going to be reaching a new stage in life, like a new, some of you guys are going to be like manifesting some sort of new experience that makes you feel like you got to like do something, like you got to like think or overanalyze it. And Spirit is like, nah, like this is just part of the plan. This is part of the journey. But it feels like it's going to be something good that you almost kind of feel like overly suspicious about, like, you know, like it's too good to be true. But Spirit is like, nah, it's meant for you with this Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands represents your lifestyle. So I definitely feel like for some of you, November will be a time of a lifestyle change, like just being open to doing things differently, trying new things, and finding more joy in harmony in your life because of it. You see how their hair is just like blowing in the wind? So a lot of you guys are going to feel like in November you can let your hair down, so to speak. That you can just live and let go. A lot of you guys are going to be putting yourself first after a time of putting everything else before you. Whether it be people, your job, money, just it's going to be like a major shift in your focus. But in a way that makes you kind of, wow, a lot of you guys in November, you're going to be feeling like your old self again. But like 2.0 type vibes, you know? Yeah, a lot of you guys in November are going to feel like this year, you know, no matter what you went through, like it wasn't, like it was worth it. Like your plan worked out a lot sooner than you thought, or that it will. Like just literally seeing things go in a positive direction. So I'm going to pull the message. Well, I'm going to let you know the message of advice from Spirit for you for November 2021. It says, friendship. Make a play date for a play day. Wait, what? Okay. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So again, letting your hair down, feeling like, I don't want to speak just yet. Let me see here. But yes, that's what I meant. But there's something popping out here. Thank you. That's very clear. Feeling stress-free. Even if circumstances warrant stress, worry, and all of these like analytical, mental type vibe things, it's literally feeling like not giving a F about things. And because of that, feeling less tension and stress. Like just really, November 2021 is going to be a time where you just kind of give whatever is going on over to God, over to whatever you believe in, over to just destiny and just doing you. Yeah, it's like whatever's going on that would make you want to like cry or feel like woe is me, you're going to be like, nah, F that. Like, I've got a lot going on for myself. It's okay if you want to go. It's okay if, you know, this didn't work out. It's okay if I don't have enough money for this and that. It's like you're just not gonna, it's like that ignorance is bliss thing. And I don't want you to hear that and think I'm calling you ignorant but it's just like ignorance is bliss. Like just not overthinking things anymore or needing to not overthink things. And again, knowing that your plan is a solid one. So a lot of you guys are gonna like just suddenly be like, it sounds like a good idea to do XYZ, and then you're gonna like just follow those little inklings and follow those little breadcrumbs towards that thing, and it's just gonna lead to you feeling like you're on top of the world in a way, like you're on your ish. A lot of you guys are just gonna get your ish together in November. Like it's gonna be the time where you look back next year and be like, yeah, around November, like X, Y, and Z happened, and it was up from there. I'm also literally hearing the song Up by Cardi B. And I know that that's like really random, but obviously she's saying, if it's up, then it's stuck. And that's kind of like violent. But what she's saying in the rest of the song is like people used to talk about her, they used to look down on her, but now she's up now. Like, November is going to be a time where you feel like your plan, again, has worked out or is working out. The Four of Wands is controlled by the energy of the Emperor, which is the message of knowing that you have control over your life. So for a lot of you guys that have businesses and stuff like that, November is going to be a time, even if every other month this year was just like not a success, it's going to be a time where you just naturally attract like some sort of confirmation that you're on the right path. And with this message of friendship, make a date for a play day with one or more friends. It's just you feeling happier. November is going to be a happier time if most of this year has been unpleasant. So that's what you should know. And I thank you. What is it? Sagittarius. Yes. So be sure to check out the information in the description box if you want to know how to book a private reading and to view the Pick a Card series that's now available. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if you want to be notified of future readings or if this resonated in any way for you or to you, whatever. All right, Capricorn. So you want to know what you can expect, what's going to be going on for you in the month of November 2021. So this will be the overall vibe, message of advice from Spirit. And I want to pause for a second to see what you're going to be manifesting. Excuse me. So, Spirit, what will Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? Okay. So, the overall vibe. This is so perfect. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So, and this literally represents the 10th house, which is what you rule, what Saturn rules. So, I mean, obviously, this represents a job well done, entering, and the 10 of Pentacles actually means like you're destined, the life that you're destined to live, like actually reaching your fullest potential in life. Whereas, you know, the Hanged Man is you having to let go of certain things to reach that potential. But this is you actually reaching like your goal, your dream, your ideal being within reach. So a lot of you guys, and it's just kind of how you're built, but for those of you that have been tediously and in a committed type of way pursuing a long-term goal, it's like you're thinking it's going to take you until the end of 2022 or maybe even 2025, but it's like you're going to achieve at least a portion of success that sustains you long term sooner rather than later, to the point where you don't even have to work as hard to get your desired outcome, because the results that you're going to see is going to be so massive, and it doesn't have to be in quantity. It could be in any way, and this doesn't have to just do with money. Again, this is the life that you're destined to live, and how we're not here to just live paycheck to paycheck. We're not just here to pay bills and die. You know, we're here to succeed and to again reach our fullest potential in life. So I definitely feel like, especially with this full moon being here, that is a time of great excuse me, great manifestation. So just know that November is a very powerful time for you, Capricorn, in terms of what you're manifesting. And it's not going to be a time where you need to apply as much effort as you have in the past to see results. Okay? So what you're going to come on now, dog. This is the Sun card. And this is, I'm sorry, y'all. When it comes to tarot, like, this is what I do. I love it. So this is the energy of an answered prayer. So again, oh, and you guys' birthday will be coming up towards the end of the year anyway. So again, the sun in astrology represents what's important to us. So November is going to be a time where Spirit is going to be shining a light on what's important to you, and guiding you to do the same, because powerful energies are going to be surrounding it so that you can achieve what you're after a lot sooner. I'm telling you, this is like a check mark, like check, check. So a lot of you guys, more money, like actual money, may be coming in, or like, give me a second. Literally blessings on blessings, and you'll see how it plays out. It'll play out in different ways. I mean, the sun and the moon are at play here, and I'm literally seeing the moon here in this card too. So, and the moon represents what makes us happy in life. The sun is what's important to us. It guides us to our destiny, our fullest potential, which is what this card represents. So it is a lot of synchronicity here. It's telling you that as of November 2021, you're going to be manifesting something that you've prayed for. And it's not even manifesting. I don't want you to think about it in this magical way, but that's the word I'm using. It's not like it came out of thin air. You worked for it. You've been patient. And honestly, you know, Capricorn, it's saying like next year in particular, because the sun is talking about when the sun goes into Capricorn as well. So a lot of the sacrifices you made this year, you are going to thank yourself next year for it. So November is really just going to be like an introduction into that new reality, that you don't have to work as hard, that you've paid the cost to be the boss in whatever area of your life this pertains to. Okay? So the message of advice for you as it relates to November 2021 is morning affirmations. It says, say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. We was literally talking about that. You know how like some readings will be like, you know, what you want is happening. You just got to be patient. This doesn't require patience. This just requires you to like like it's just gonna happen. I don't know. And November is just gonna be a time where you need to just like kind of de-stress, relax, be proud of yourself, treat yourself really, really good, keep yourself encouraged, and you know, give yourself a pat on the back because job well done. Not only have you prayed in your own way, whether it was through actual bent knees and bowed heads, or it was just through, you know, dreaming and fantasizing, but spirit has looked down and seen the hard work. And again, with this morning affirmations, like day after day after day, you've been working towards something, and you're going to achieve it sooner than later. And November is just a piece of the puzzle of that bigger picture. So a lot of you guys may be tired, you know, and kind of worn out, but spirit is telling you again, next year with this sun energy, and not even just next year, but like you're going to start feeling the warmth of the sun. You're going to start feeling just like a renewed sense of energy, because the sun does represent the Leo card, which rules the heart in the physical body. So a lot of you guys are going to feel like your heart is going to be warmed about just the good that's going to be coming your way. Honestly, guys, watch your rising sign, because the way she's rising to the top of this water, you know, for a lot of you guys, you've just been maintaining, just trying to keep your head above waters. But as of November 2021, you're going to be able to, you know, I'm seeing this green. I'm thinking of greener pastures. Like you're going to find your way. You're going to come out of that depressed state that you know, from the bottom of that ocean, and that ocean just representing something that had a great emotional effect on you. You're going to come out of it and see the light of day. That's beautiful. So Capricorn, I appreciate you. Be sure to watch your sun and your rising and your moon sign, because we've got some grand trine energy happening here. So again, even if things haven't worked out in the past, like apply for that credit card in November, apply for that whatever XYZ in November, and you'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised. Okay, get on that dating app in November. November is a very good time for Capricorns. Okay, so check out the information in the description box if you would like to book a private reading, or if you want to access the free pick a card readings that are now available. And then like, comment, and or subscribe if this resonated with you in any way. And if you want to be notified of future readings. Aquarius. So we're going to be looking at what you can expect for just from life in the time of November 2021. This will be the overall vibe. This will be the message of advice from Spirit. And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Hold on. Because, Lord, I did not know this video will be 2 hours. But this is a new format I'm doing. So, whatevers. So, this deck will be used to see what you're going to be manifesting at the time of November 2021. So, let's see here. So, Spirit, what will Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? Clarity. I had a feeling about that. Okay, so let's see. I'm hearing peace of mind for some of you. I'm hearing rest assured, being rest assured. To the rescue. I'm hearing that as well. Ooh. These cards are not shuffling right today. Coming out of your shell, because these cards feel very like jumpy and nervous. Not that the cards can feel, but that's what they feel like to me. So, Spirit, what will Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings be attracting or manifesting? Also, some of you guys are going to be very, very attractive to people. So people may be like all over you in November. That's for some of you. So what will Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings be attracting? Wow, why do I keep saying attracting? Manifesting. Same thing, but I'm hearing the law of attraction. That's why I keep saying it. Okay. The law of attraction. So, Aquarius, what's going to be going on? What's the vibe of November 2021? Wow. You guys are going to be attracting abundance. Like, this foretells an abundant outcome. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So, the overall vibe for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for the time of November 2021 is enjoying the fruits of your labors. It's a time of, like, you're going to be spending, like, this is me time type vibes. You guys may be like, you know, treating yourself to a really good meal, like just really indulging on a positive, like on the positive end of the spectrum. Indulgence. And it's much needed. It's well, like being rewarded for your effort as well. November 2021 is going to be a very rewarding time for you on all levels because we're dealing with earth energy, but primarily relating to finances, your just day-to-day routine and lifestyle, and your career and the success that you're going to achieve in life. So, excuse me. A lot of you guys are going to just be feeling better about your financial situation, or are going to feel like you've overcome a lot on a financial level, and just you're going to feel very, very grateful. And because of that energy of gratitude, you're going to keep attracting this flow of abundance. Okay, so let's see what you're going to be manifesting. Aquarius, come on, dog. I do this, okay? This is the Nine of Cups. So this represents a wish being fulfilled. So a lot of you guys are going to be kind of on cloud nine in November. And it's because, like, maybe you're going to buy yourself something that, like, brings you some sort of joy, or like something is going to be Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to like have a plan that you're going to be looking forward to, like something that's going to be bringing you immense joy, like a high level of fulfillment and satisfaction. The Nine of Cups literally represents your happiness in life. So, and she's literally jumping for joy, and there's like a treasure chest of gold and like little trinkets and stuff at her feet. So it is definitely a very prosperous time for you guys. So if you guys have been out of work, or if you've been looking for another job, November looks like the time where it happens. Um, mm. So what you're going to be manifesting is something that you've been wishing for. This isn't something that you've been praying for. This is something that like you kind of fantasize about and daydream about, like, ooh, that would make me happy if I could XYZ. It's like all of a sudden November is going to be a time where you're like, you have what you need to get what it is that makes you happy, to buy what it is that you've been wanting to buy, or to uh mm, this is like approval type energy, like approved applications, like approved for that job, approved for that loan, approved for that school, approved for that house, even like, because the nine is just one space away from the Ten of Pentacles, which represents your like the your success, the success that you're capable of achieving in life, reaching your fullest potential. And you know, with this Nine of Cups, I feel like you guys are going to feel like, I don't even have anything to worry about. Like, this energy is just very, very grateful. You're going to feel very, very blessed. Whether the blessing is big or small, it's going to seem gigantic to you in a way. And it could be just something as simple as just no longer waking up on the wrong side of the bed in the morning. You know, finally having enough PTO hours to take a little mini vacation, or you know, someone reaching out to you and saying, hey, do you want to go on this trip with me? And like, now you've got something fun to do. Like, it's just, November is going to be a time where you feel just happier about life, and you feel more blessed and abundant, and just proud of where you are in your life, no matter what it looks like, no matter what you have or what you don't have. I just feel like you're going to have much more love within yourself. And you're just going to feel elated. Like, you know how sometimes like when you feel good, you do good. And I just feel like you guys are just going to feel good about yourselves, like in a way that is very, very prominent, because it's literally coming out here as the message for the entire month of November. So a lot of you guys are going to feel kind of worry free about things that, you know, when you look back on the year or even prior years that maybe you were worried about or that you struggled with, you're going to look back and be like, huh, this is a little bit easier than I'm used to it being. You know, like, it's just going to feel like you got this bubble of protection or this safety net, and it's just going to make you feel happier. That could be finances, that could be a new relationship partner, that could be, you know, your ex coming back and saying, you know, I'm sorry, you know, giving you, like, it could be closure, it could be, it's just feeling better and feeling happy and not weighed down by life, but inspired by it. Okay? So the message of advice for you, Aquarius, is self-employment. So, you know, if you guys have like a business or something, like, it's gonna be making you money. So November may be a time where spirit shows you that. And that's just for some of you. For those of you that are graduating college, and it's not necessarily saying that you have to go into business for yourself, but again, I'm just hyper focused on this employment. So a lot of you guys may be finding better jobs, or just no longer resisting the urge to change your career and therefore just feeling better and more like there are an abundance of opportunity. So for a lot of you Aquarius, there's going to be some sort of opportunity that comes to you. It says you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So we don't have to just anchor this down because this is just a card, but intuitively what I'm getting from this is your business could be anything that you're in charge of, anything, you know, whether it's your home that you pay for, whether you're renting or owning it, just something. What's the number one thing that we're in charge of in life? Our lives. So, and what is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is someone who is self-sufficient. So I'm seeing financial freedom, or at least you stepping onto the path of that and away from the path of living paycheck to paycheck. Your financial situation is going to be having like this uptick type of energy. Mm. Mm. I want to pull another message of advice here because that's for some of you, but for those of you that literally have no idea how to run a business and zero interest in doing so, let's see what the message of advice is for you. So Spirit, excuse me. Jesus, okay. So Spirit, what is your message of advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Oh, you see how that just popped out? It says, okay, there we go. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this is Spirit telling you to take a leap of faith. And remember when I said what I said about that safety net, that bubble of protection? Like, you're going to meet your mark. So November is a really good time for a lot of us, just in terms of like planetary placements and stuff. It's a very abundant time for pretty much everyone. And I feel like you're going to be in sync with that more so than a lot of other signs. Okay. And I'm feeling drawn to pull this card. So let's see. 1 second. Okay. So it says empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It is safe for you to be powerful. So, and I couldn't help but pull that card. So this is Spirit telling you, like, trust these good juju vibes around you. It's real. It's not just in your head, and take advantage of it. Carpe diem. Okay. So thank you, Aquarius. I hope this helped you. Be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe for more readings, or to be notified of more readings in the future. And if this resonated with you, and check out the information in the description box if you want to know how to book a private reading, or if you want to access the Pick a Card series that is now available. Okay, Pisces. So we're going to get into what you can expect from life and just what's going to be going on in the year 2020. Wow, why do I keep saying that? In November 2021. Okay, this is the overall vibe. This is the message of advice from Spirit. And then I'm going to pause and pull a message that will show what you will be manifesting at the time of November 2021. So Spirit, what will Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Risings be manifesting in the time of November 2021? So a lot of you guys are going to get out of your own way. Like, you're going to commit to something instead of being fickle about it. And it's going to make you feel very proud of yourself. That's for some of you. But, hold on. I can't ignore this. Wait, I can go like this. Okay. I'm getting used to this. So we've got the Chariot and we've got the Eight of Cups. You're going to be letting go of something for good, for something better, and feeling a great deal of emotional fulfillment because of it. But let's see what you're going to be manifesting. All right, there we go. Okay, so what are the vibes going to be for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Risings as of November 2021? So we've got the Nine of Wands. This represents challenging yourself to grow. So whatever is going to be going on, I feel like you're not going to be whining about it. You're not going to be afraid. You're not going to be backing down. You're not going to be, running with your tail between your legs. Like, you're going to boldly pursue what it is that you want without fear of the outcome. Like, you are just going to, you're not going to be worried about whose grass is greener. You're just going to be watering your own. And I'm excited to see what you're going to manifest because of that. But I want to see what else is here. A lot of you guys are going to be taking the proper steps to grow in life, whether that means, seeking therapy, getting, changing your diet, or like you guys are really going to be, again, challenging yourself to grow. Whereas, in life, sometimes circumstances are created or put on our pathway so that we can grow in ways that we may be resisting. But I feel like you guys are going to be seeking growth, seeking change, open to the future, not really trying to plan things out so much so as you used to, or as you in the past maybe thought you had to do to be a more like prepared adult or whatever. But I feel like you guys are going to be very clear about what it is that you want out of life, more so than you did in the past as of November 2021, amongst other things. But that's what I'm seeing. So let's see what you're actually going to manifest. Wow. We've got the Magician. So that is the card of actual manifestation. Like, everything you're doing, everything you're thinking, everything you're feeling, everything you're wanting, like being in perfect harmony, and the power being in your hands to change your life. You seeing growth because of the effort that you're putting in, like quickly, because the Nine of Wands represents 9 days. So the first week and maybe even like half into the second week of November 2021, you guys are going to be very like, whatever it is you've been procrastinating about, I feel like you're no longer going to be procrastinating. And if you do feel the temptation to procrastinate out of fear of it not working out, just know that those first, like the week or two in November, is going to be a time for you to just, despite your fears, despite your weariness, to, because this is less about long-term goals, and this is talking about spirit telling you to focus on your short-term goals, and that is going to give you the courage and the confidence to focus on those bigger goals. So a lot of you guys are going to be taking a step back and dusting off those goals that you set aside because maybe you had a baby, or maybe you got sick, or maybe you lost your job, or maybe just whatever challenges you dealt with recently. A lot of you guys are going to be finding solutions, are going to be manifesting solutions to those problems, to where you no longer have to deal with them, to where you are going to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I did that ish. I got that together. I didn't let that stand. I conquered this thing. And it's because of the plan that I had. Because again, the Magician has the the Pentacle, the Wand, the Sword, and the Cup. So this is Spirit telling you to focus in the time of November, if you have been struggling with your focus, to focus on your short-term goals on a financial level, on a relationship level, on a success career level, and on just a personal level, like who you want to be. I'm excited to see this message of advice, because you guys I'm going to pull another card, because something is good here and I want you guys to be able to see. So let's see. Spirit, tell me just a little more, not a lot more, a little more, because this reading is already long. Or just this video. So let's see. Tell me a little bit more about what they're manifesting as of November 2021. You got the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are going to be in a much better financial predicament soon. So, because you see how, like, there's kind of nothingness. It's just grass and just kind of like nothing but terrain here. And, you know, he's kind of weary and tired and all of that. But he's not giving up. He's still planting these seeds. And the Queen of Pentacles represents the ultimate amount of growth. No longer being, and I'm not going to say that you're a pawn, but in some, I'm literally not saying you're a pawn. But just like, for example, like no longer having to pawn stuff to have extra money, like literally having like your financial needs on point. Literally, we've got the World card, and this represents achieving some sort of lifelong goal on a financial level. I'm going to pull just a few more cards. Let's see. Because again, when we even think about the elements, I mean, the zodiac signs, you got Aries before Taurus, because Taurus is going to ground and nurture and water and help the seeds that Aries planted to grow, so that then Gemini can take that and explore and build on it, and not build on it, but more so gain knowledge from it. You know, almost drink from that well that Aries, you know, kind of did the groundwork to dig, and that Taurus cultivated and perfected in a way, so that Gemini, and it goes in a full thing, but I'm saying all of that to say progress. November 2021 is about progress. And Spirit seeing how tenacious you are and encouraging you to be consistent, because by being consistent, that's how you will see the results. I want to pull one more card. And this isn't lightweight results. This is powerful results. One more card. And here we've got the 10 of Cups, which represents a happy ending. Come on, man. Like, this is amazing. And there you are, the Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female. So it represents you not having to be the King of Cups, which is more of the active, you know, actions to take. This is like Spirit telling you to keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. The work that you're doing on yourself is gonna, like the transformation that you're going through on the inside is gonna help transform your circumstances on the outside. Like, yeah. You can do this. Whatever it is you're up against, whatever it is you're trying to change about yourself, you can do this. Come on now. You literally have the 10 of, this is like serious energy. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. I mean, the 10 of Swords, which represents the end of a negative cycle. I'm not going to pull any more cards, because we'll be here all day. But it's very clear. So the message and advice for you, Pisces, at the time of November 2021. Come on now. Spirit, you are on point today. It says protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. You are not alone out there in that field of, like, you know how like life can feel like a jungle sometimes. You know, it's like that song. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. And Spirit is saying, I'm going to tell you how you keep from going under. You keep working at it. And you trust that we've got your back. Boom. Thank you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. And yeah, so you can be notified. My voice is literally going out. Hold on. So that you can be notified of future readings. And check out the information in the description box if you want to check out the pick a card series that's now available. And if you want to book a private reading about pretty much anything. Okay? All right. So thank you everyone for watching. This is a new format that I'm trying out. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll be changing it up. But I like it for now. I just got to get used to doing this, like sitting down for like 2.5 hours to make it happen. So we'll figure it out. But for now, just know that you guys are awesome. And I really want you to subscribe, because if you haven't already, because more content is coming. And if you have been subscribed, I'm back. I will go away sometimes because I do have a business to run, but I will always come back. And I thank you for continuing to be subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And that's all I really have to say. I have to go drink some water and relax now. Bye, y'all.